Look, people, playing hard to get isn't just manipulation, right? Because you could say that playing hard to get is manipulation, right? Because you're intentionally hiding how you feel. But why is it that you don't call it that when it comes to other things, right? Like, for example, when you're selling something, you act like though a lot of people want what you're buying, right? If you're trying to rent an apartment, you tell the buyer that there's a lot of people trying to rent it. For example, like yesterday, I was trying to get an apartment, and as soon as and I got the sensation that not a lot of people wanted the apartment, right? But in my mind, I thought about it. What if a lot of people wanted this apartment, and she told me a lot of people want it? You know what I would have done? I would have made a decision. I would have made a decision on whether or not I want that apartment. So it's a strategy that we all use in everyday life, and and we don't cry about it when it comes to other things in life. Why is it that we're dating and with relationships we just don't do that? Like we have to understand we are a product. Don't misconstrue yourself. You are a product, and your product is your body, who you are, right? You're offering your body so that you and this person, evolutionarily can have kids. Okay, so what people are doing, they want to know that a lot of people want you. They want to know because it confirms to them that the decision that they're making is correct when they see other people want you. And it's not just that other people want you in the beginning of the relationship. It's that other people want you throughout your whole relationship. It validates their choice, seeing other people want you. But what we tend to do is that we tend to eliminate the competition just because we don't want them to feel insecure. And that's very normal, and that's very healthy. That's a healthy state of mind. But the problem is that you're lowering your value. You are not understanding what value truly is. Value is not that you're God's child and then all of a sudden everyone recognizes that. Like, no, that's not how value works. Yesterday people were like, Father Alex, I can't see your eyes. Honestly, why do you need to see my eyes? Okay, why? Huh? Why, Melissa? Huh? Why Quintisha? Ladies and gentlemen, Quintisha is our new member of the channel. We got Tyrone, the personal trainer, Luis, the Puerto Rican, Bob the baby, Bob the builder, freaking Melissa the white girl, Quintisha, freaking Bob the German. I don't know, Bob in general, right? But Quintisha, she's part of the new crew, people. Say hello to her. She's a really nice lady. She got 2 kids, a husband. She stays home, but she's a strong woman, people. That's who Quintisha is. You don't fuck with Quintisha, all right? That's my girl. And I feel bad for Melissa, man. Melissa better not even try to fuck with Quintisha. Quintisha will lay the pipe down. Not in that way. Anyways. So yeah, man. So you have to understand. You have to sort of change the way you see this game. Don't be moralistic about it. The people who you're with will appreciate you when you're hard to get. That's just how it is. Even though you see this person and you sense an unbelievable chemistry with them, and you want to tell them how great the chemistry is, don't tell them that, because what you're really doing is that you just feel excited and you just want to express those emotions. And I get it, you feel excited, but what that does is that it actually pushes the other person away, because they sense that they didn't have to try hard to get those emotions out of you. And the problem with that is that people backward rationalize that you do that with everyone else. They backward rationalize that you do that with everyone. And let me tell you the sensation that you get when you feel, we've all been there with people who are great. Like, wow, they're really great. But because they're so easy, it kind of pushes us off a little bit, because they're so easy. You get what I'm saying? So you have to understand that if you want to make sure that you get this person in your life, you can't make it easy for them. Because if you make it easy, they're going to unconsciously not respect you as much. And this is something that I think a lot of people feel, even though they may want you. But it's almost like, for example, like when I buy food, right? And I buy Uber Eats, and the Uber Eats says 2 for 1. Like if I order one halal food, I'll get another one for free. Let me tell you something, man. I don't know why, but I don't like ordering that. Now, obviously, privilege, right, motherfucker? Right? That's privilege and shit. I'm not even gonna lie, right? That's privilege. But there's something about the fact that since it's free, it may not be that good. That's just how we perceive it. And us humans see the same things with people, because we are products to each other. So even if you want them more, hold back. Hold back to yourself. Sometimes you want to hug them a little bit more, and you hug them all the time. Hold back a little bit. It's okay. They're not gonna hate you for that. Hold back a little bit. They respect restraint, and it forces them to behave in a polite way while restraining themselves, right? That's one thing that happens. It's just it promotes this restraint that they have will cause them to like you more because they're forced to behave. They like, for example, in meditation, one of the things about meditation is that if you don't move, the meditation becomes more intense. But why is it that it becomes more intense? It becomes more intense because you're exerting more self-control over your body. Like you're not just closing your eyes and just being there, but you're also not scratching your itches. You're also not moving, and that extra self-constraint causes the meditation to penetrate deeper in your mind. And the self-constraint while in your presence, meaning, they want you and they want more, but you're sort of being patient with it, causes them to, your image to become more imprinted in their minds, which causes them to respect you more because you're not that easy, and the reward of getting you makes them like you more because they had to fight a little bit more. Even though they could have had you day one, you made them wait an extra month. Even though you could have been in a relationship today, you made them wait a few more days or even a few weeks or a few more months. Even though you could have told them you loved them, you chose to show them you love them through your actions. Even though you could have shown them how much you like them and appreciate them, you rather learn to do it with your actions and not your words. It is frustrating, motherfucker. Like, tell me you like me. Yeah, you can say that. But it's better to just learn to express your love non-verbally. It's always better. From time to time, you could express it verbally. But if you just learn to express that you like the person non-verbally through your actions, it's gonna penetrate deeper and it's not gonna come across as too desperate. Because look, man, when you're not hard to get, you run the danger of looking desperate. Like, some people might not see you desperate, but you don't know how people think. You don't know how people think. Everyone is different, and it's true. Like, if you don't like me for being myself, okay, I get it. I totally get it. But sometimes there are genuine people or genuine situations where if you would have just held back a little bit, it would have worked out a little bit better. And it's not that they didn't like you, but that just the situation called for a little bit more self-restraint. And a lot of us just don't do it because we're just impatient. And we rationalize our lack of restraint with being expressive, being myself, being real, right? And that just causes people to just lose a tiny respect for you. Not a lot, but a tiny. Enough for you for them to try you. Because if you actually do this, what will tend to happen is that people will just get more romantic with you. They'll cook you food unnecessarily. They'll do romantic gestures to you completely unnecessarily. They'll give you gifts here and there. Like, honestly, like that's, girls have done that to me. Like, and I really appreciate that. I really do. Like, it's not like I'm bragging in any way. It's more so like I appreciate it that when you do this, people treat you really nice. When you're hard to get, people, you notice how they appreciate you a little bit more. And you have to look at it this way, man. People want something to appreciate deeply. And you're giving them the gift of appreciating something special and valuable by playing hard to get. They feel like they won. They feel like they got something special because they worked so hard to get it. And now, hard to get isn't just getting them, right? Hard to get is also having them being harder to understand. And let me explain to you this. People say, how do I stay mysterious as I get to know this person? Because they're getting to know me and some of the mystery might fade away. And I say that's a very good question. And let me tell you the answer to that. If you focus on improving on yourself, if you're always focusing on attacking your weaknesses and improving on yourself, you're always going to be different every other year. In a good way, always on the up and up, right? In other words, if you were dating me the past 8 years, for example, you would have noticed that over the years, I've became more calm. I became more confident in myself. I became more comfortable, right? And that would have been something new for her to know. Like, every year, she's like, I thought I understood you, but all of a sudden, you're just more calm. All of a sudden, what the fuck? You partying a lot all of a sudden? What the fuck? Like, I thought you were healed. But all of a sudden, now he's not partying. Now he's doing meditation retreats. Wow, that's crazy. All of a sudden, now he's really doing meditation retreats. What the fuck? All of a sudden now he loves walking dogs. He goes and walk dogs. All of a sudden, wow, that's crazy. Like, you know, when you keep improving on yourself, like for example, me, I have three groups right now: drawing, meditation, and no, it's two groups, right? And this happened because of the meditation retreat. I just feel more confident. If I'm being honest with you, I just feel like I could do more. And if you were dating me, you would have seen those changes, and those changes would have kept you on your toes. So if you're boring the person, it's because you're not improving on yourself, motherfucker. Like, you gotta improve on yourself. You gotta. So that means if you're big, I'm gonna just keep it real. If you're big, that means you improve on yourself and you get skinny. Okay, you get healthy, motherfucker. All right, you get healthy. That means if you're a guy and you're skinny, you keep improving on yourself and you build muscles. Boom. Now that's different. That means if you're someone who's emotionally stupid, right? Oh my God, be nice. Okay. If you're emotionally, silly, you improving on your emotions will cause a person to say, wow, that's a different side to them. I did not see that. As you can see, you don't have to play games to be mysterious. You just have to grow as a person. And the mystery will come with it. And even growing for the worst. Like, honestly, like, it's kind of crazy, but as long as it's different, people will take it. People will take it, and it'll be interesting. A lot more interesting than someone who stays the same for 30 years. All right, people. Anyways, this is how it's done, man. If you guys want to work with me one-on-one, go to mindforattraction.org and to talk to me, and I'll see you guys later. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys ever want to learn how to use your feminine energy to influence people, learn how to use your masculine energy to become more assertive, and also learn how to blend both energies to improve your dating life, your spiritual life, honestly, your relationship life, your family life, your career life, this is the course for you. If I had to make a course for my nieces, I have two nieces. One is 19 and one is 15. 16. Holy shit. Oh my God, he's a bad fucking uncle. He's a bad uncle. Get him. Shut up, Melissa. You should get this course, right? And this is the course that I will make for them. So, for example, watch the curriculum, right? In the first week, we're going to be showing you how to establish a strong masculine foundation without letting it hurt your feminine energy. This masculine foundation is a source of who you are, right? It's your bodyguard. Without this, whatever feminine energy you create will be destroyed by the outside, because your masculine is your shield. So we'll talk about goal setting. We'll talk about how to develop a serious attitude. We're gonna be talking about how to use more logic, how to use more goal-oriented behavior. It's more how to be a man. Now the next one is how to embrace the feminine energy, right? This one will teach you about how to minimize excessive masculine traits, developing self-awareness, healing abundant feminine energy, regulating your emotion, mastering voice qualities and facial expressions, surrendering control, and allowing pain to be felt. This is honestly, this will supercharge, like Kaioken, your masculine energy. After that, we have femininity in the workplace and how to be feminine in the workplace without letting people take advantage of you, and the nuances of how women on power should behave versus women who are subordinates in the workplace, and even the dress code. This is based on psychology, people. It's kind of insane. I'm actually excited about this one. The next week, we talk about navigating the labyrinth of male and female friendship. And this, a lot of women find confusing, so we talk about that. And how to identify envious friends, how to identify the good friends, how to keep male friends, and how to keep female friends. Week 5, we talk about how to release the burden of the past and stop and destroy mental projections. This is actually really powerful. And then week 6, we talk about how to increase your observational power so that you could read people better. And we have a bunch of bonuses. The course starts at $99, and you guys can pre-order the course today at $69 before it goes out. If you're watching this, most likely I'm in the meditation retreat, so I will be praying for all of you guys. And just click on the description down below of the video. Right there, you'll see it, and you could pre-order that course. It's gonna be out by the end of next month or the beginning of February of March. One of the two, people, because I have a 10-day retreat to do, and I want to finish the course after the retreat, because I think the ideas are gonna be so much better. All right, man. I'll see you guys later. Pre-order, man. I'm closing the channel.